What's up YouTube? This is ODC, that's me, with another figure review. It's my last one for the day, finishing up the Iron Man Marvel Legends wave up until fall. But yeah, this is the classic Iron Man. And he is, you know, he's not the best in the wave, but he's definitely not the worst so far that we've gotten. I just have a couple gripes with the paint and the articulation, and that's about it. Nothing too bad about this guy. If you got the 2-pack with the alternate head with Tony Stark, with the Tony Stark head, then you know what you're getting into with this figure. But yeah, he's still a decent figure. He's still a decent pickup. Let's just get to what he comes with here. He comes with the right leg of Ironmonger. That's pretty much what it looks like. Trying to move some stuff here. There we go. That's pretty much what it looks like here. Boom, shalak lock boom. Let's put the leg together. There we go. And yeah, he's a big boy. He's not small. So, and I know a lot of people aren't happy with the height, but I think it's a decent size now that I have both legs in. Now that I have both legs in, he's a decent height. So I'll do a size comparison at the end of this video, but for now I'll just set him right back here. Okay, this is the classic Iron Man. Like I said, I only have a few gripes with this guy. Not too many, but other than that, not too much. But the head, as you can see here, looks pretty cool. It's the horn-shaped head for Iron Man. A little bit of gap in where that, I'll try to get closer here, and where the paint is supposed to end up there. I've seen worse gaps on some other people's, like ShartimusPrime had some serious gaps in his, but I mean, there's still some gap issues here with paint in the eyes and the mouth, but nothing too bad. It just sucks that, you know, sometimes you get a perfect one, sometimes you get like a lemon, which sucks for people. I mean, that really blows, but yeah, a little gap there in the mouth, but not too bad. Other than that, he comes with a removable head. His head comes off pretty easy. Just poop, pop it right off. The peg is not the same color as the rest of his body here. It's a different color, so but it stays covered anyway, so that doesn't matter. There's his modern head. A little bit more modern head. Looks a little small to me compared to this head. Yeah, it's a little bit smaller, so, but still fits the body pretty decently, I think. There's the yeah, still fits. But I'll get to articulation. Let me throw the old head on. Sorry guys. There we go. This is what he looks like. He looks a little, I don't know, looks a little too skinny to me. I mean, this is supposed to be the classic Iron Man, and if you got the Toy Biz version of the classic Iron Man, he is bulky. He's supposed to be bulky because this is the classic Iron Man, and he looks really skinny. Here's the Iron Patriot. He's definitely skinnier than the Iron Patriot here, which is the Extremis Iron Man suit. And he's also way too small. Again, next to the bleeding edge. So he's not in very good proportions here, but he still does the job. I don't like these, I don't know what's going on with these joints, but they're like really chintzy joints. They, like on my bleeding edge, as I showed in my other video, this is really weak joints here. the plastic. I don't like it. It's gonna warp really bad, and people are gonna get, you know, I got a good one. I got lucky, but some people are gonna be getting bad joints, and that's just not cool. So there's one gripe. The other gripe was the gaps. Other than that, I don't think the paint. I hate Y joints. It's got Y joints, by the way. Everybody knows, I think, by now that I hate Y joints. They suck. Can never get them where you want it to be. Sometimes they're frozen in there, so you can't like move the ball. It sucks. But let's get to articulation, because I'm babbling here. His head moves really good range of motion with the head. Head goes up, head goes down, does a full 360. Arm goes up pretty high. See, that's a really good range of motion for the arm. That's really good. Plus, does a full 360. Oh boy, oh boy. Does do a full 360. This guy's just really stiff. I don't know what's going on with this arm. Whatever. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. Just be careful with the elbows, because these joints are really flimsy. Does have a wrist hinge. Goes up, goes down really well, and a wrist rotation. Does have an ab crunch, goes back and forth, not a ratchet effect. Full 360. Got Y jointed hips, which I hate. Does this, does go out that way, but I'm not going to get into all that. So it does have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Ankles are on a hinge and no ankle pivot. Come on. At least give us the ankle pivot with this. Please. Why didn't you? But you can get them in some pretty cool flying poses here. I don't have the 2-pack one, so I can't really compare the two. But this does have a different paint job. It's a little bit more retooled than the 2-pack version. So you can get them into really good flying poses here. So, well, I'm flying, girl. Get his, there we go. And then he's coming down. He's like, skirsh. Boop. What's up? But, yeah, he's definitely a cool pickup. I would recommend him. He does also come with this little pamphlet information thing. Doesn't really say much. Oh, that's the Iron Patriot one. What am I doing? Here it is. Classic Iron Man. It's not really anything that you'll miss if you throw it out. This is what the packaging looks like. Just do a quick thing here. Ironmonger. That's what the back looks like. Classic Iron Man. Boom. That's what the Ironmonger's gonna look like. It looks like he's gonna be bigger than what people think. So I think it'll still be a good size. Oh, I'll do the size comparison with Ironmonger real quick. So here's him against the Classic Iron Man, which I just did a review of. Skadook. So that's pretty good size right there, I'd say. That's him standing straight up. Here's him against the Iron Patriot. So still good, still a good size for Ironmonger. I'm not really sure how big Ironmonger is actually supposed to be. In the movie figure, I guess is a little bit shorter than this, or the same size. I'm not 100% sure, but pretty sure the Iron Man 1 figure of Ironmonger is the same size. So I mean, even Bleeding Edge armor is the tallest of the wave, and he's still standing at a pretty decent height comparison here for what he's supposed to be. So, and I'll do a full wave comparison here. This guy's kind of a pain in the ass to stand up. Just please stand. Don't move. There we go. And we got, put him in the middle. Pickle in the middle. So there you go. You got Classic Iron Man. He's the shortest here. If you have the other head on, he's definitely going to be shorter than Iron Patriot here. And then you have a size comparison next to Bleeding Edge. And there's a size comparison with these two guys. So Bleeding Edge is the tallest, the bulkiest, but definitely the highlight of this wave. So yeah, that is my little review of the Iron Man wave. It is complete until the fall. Hopefully maybe they'll give us the figures before the fall. Come on, Hasbro. But other than that, I am going over my time here, so over the time I wanted to do for a review. But other than that, that pretty much wraps up the wave for the Iron Man Marvel Legends wave. I'm glad you guys I hope you guys enjoyed the wave review, and I appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and that pretty much wraps it up. Yep. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.